Ladies and gentlemen, news outlets have rightfully rejected Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's former Fox News host a petition against news media outlets. Let's get into this reporting by The Hill.
News outlets refuse to sign Pentagon's new press policy as deadline looms, by Dominic Mastringillo. Most of the nation's leading news organizations have said they will not sign a policy severely restricting journalists' access to the Pentagon ahead of a Tuesday deadline set by the Trump administration. Outlets including the New York Times, Washington Post, the Associated Press, The Hill and News Nation will not sign the policy, which limits access for reporters who are credentialed to work in the massive Arlington, Virginia building. The Pentagon Press Association (PPA) said in a forceful statement last week Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and his department are trying to stifle a free press with the new policy, which it said conveys an unprecedented message of intimidation to everyone within the duty, warning against any unapproved interactions with the press, and even suggesting it is criminal to speak without express permission, which plainly it is not. Only one media outlet, pro-Trump conservative network One America News, has said it will sign the Pentagon's new policy. Conservative cable channel Newsmax has said it will not sign, calling the restrictions unnecessary. Hegseth mocked outlets that have said they will not sign the policy, posting emojis waving goodbye on social media in response to outlets the New York Times and The Atlantic, which both issued statements blasting the move. Pentagon access is a privilege, not a right, Hegseth said in a post on X on Monday. Press no longer roams free, press must wear visible badge, credentialed press no longer permitted to solicit criminal acts, done. Pentagon now has same rules as every U.S. military installation. The new policy is being widely condemned by press freedom advocates and longtime Pentagon reporters, who argue the Trump administration is trying to shield the department from scrutiny and make life difficult for journalists covering matters of global importance. So now, how will the American people find out what is being done at the Pentagon in their name, with their hard-earned tax dollars, and more importantly, the decisions that may put their sons and daughters in harm's way? NPR's Pentagon correspondent Tom Bowman asked in a column, saying his outlet would not sign the new policy. With no reporters able to ask questions, it seems the Pentagon leadership will continue to rely on slick social media posts, carefully orchestrated short videos, and interviews with partisan commentators and podcasters. No one should think that is good enough.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is what America has come to since these illegal criminals, anyway, were unfortunately elected back into office. Or, excuse me, not elected, illegally put back into office by stealing the 2024 presidential election from then Vice President and Democratic presidential candidate Kamala D. Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this legal breaking reporting video analysis update for this evening. For the third legal breaking video analysis update for the evening. If you did enjoy this legal breaking analysis video update, please firstly like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy. And hit the bell icon. Please keep the YouTube algorithm up and help me reach and achieve the goal of 310 plus subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I'm saying 310 plus subscribers is because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 310 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach and achieve. Right after we reach and achieve the goal of 310 subscribers, I honestly agree with the majority of outlets that refused to sign the unconstitutional, ridiculous new policy agreement from the Pentagon. I wouldn't either, especially since I'm an independent media reporter. Fuck you, Pete Hegseth, is what I say. Fuck you and your policy. And your party too, as well as Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to talking to you guys in my next legal breaking reporting video analysis update.